I'm not going to do anything. I'm not getting in a fight. I'm just telling you to keep your language down. There's no need for it. Hey? I just keep walking.
Hi all, this is a bit of a different vlog from what I normally do. No travel photos here, no drones. This is a bit of a rant. If you don't want to hear the rant, tune in for another episode when I make one. Okay, so I ride a motorcycle. Now I've been riding one for over 6 years now. I've never realized what fun a motorcycle can be until I had a job which made me travel for an hour and a half on the bus every day, and that reduced it down to about 25 minutes being on a motorbike. Now I've had a lot of fun on the bike. I've had a lot of trips, lots of crazy times. Nearly, you got to ride like everyone's out there to kill you, and you got to be really, really careful. I wear a lot of safety gear because I've worked in insurance, so I know I've seen a lot of stuff happen. But lately, there's been a bit of construction in Brisbane. They started to build the Brisbane Consortium, or whatever it's called. I'll put it in the description soon. But it's these massive hotels and precincts. But the Brisbane City Council has removed a ton of motorbike spacing from the city, and what it means is motorbikes just cannot find any parking after 7 AM in the morning, which means I got to be up at 5 AM, get out of the house by 6:30 to be in the city just before 7. Otherwise I won't get any parking, and I got to park really far away. Now Melbourne's got the right idea. They allow motorbikes to park on the pavement. Brisbane hasn't caught up to that. I don't know what they do in Sydney or Adelaide or Perth. But I mean, motorbikes are cheap to run. I mean, it cost me $15 a week to ride a bike compared to the bus, where it used to cost me about 70. I mean, that's crazy stuff. But with all the construction going on in the city, it's brought in a lot of motorcyclists who are not used to parking in the city. These construction workers who come in at 5 AM in the morning or 4 AM in the morning, and they take up prime motorcycle spacing, and I'll put this in the video, where they basically take up 2 or 3 spaces and basically not let anyone else in, and I'll show you in the clip. So these construction workers, they come in at 4 or 5 in the morning to get on the construction site, and they take up these prime motorcycle spacing, and they don't allow anyone to park next to them. Now, motorcyclists who go into the city are used to parking right next to each other, so we can maximize on the spacing. Now, this isn't necessarily allowed, but it's what we do, and we all have an agreement on this. My bike's been moved a ton of times, and I have no issue with it whatsoever. I have no scratches, no dents, no problems with my bike being moved. I have no issues. If you want to move my bike, just take care of it. Don't scratch it, don't dent it. If you're going to park it in, just fold. I always fold my mirrors in, but if I forgot, just fold my mirrors in. It's really simple. It's not rocket science. We're all here to. Motorcycle riders are usually pretty good, but these guys, these construction workers, come in. They bring in their massive bikes, take up spaces, don't allow anyone to park into them, and hence I got abused the minute I parked next to another bike. And the guy's going, "Oh, you're moving the bike." So and I said, "Well, there's plenty of space." And he just goes, lost his temper. I mean, there's no need for it. Everyone does it. If you're not used to it, go park somewhere else. But if you're going to do that, if you're going to take up the whole space, allow us to do the same thing. Allow us to park next to you. Allow us to basically move our bikes where they need to be, because man, it's getting worse and worse and worse. The Brisbane City Council really needs to do something about these parking spaces, or allow motorcyclists to park on the curb or on the footpath, because there's plenty. You could fit 2 cars on some of these footpaths. I mean, there's not the foot traffic is tiny. You can stick a bike in. the bicycles that are on hire for the yellow bikes, Lipton T bikes or whatever they're called, no one uses them. Liquidate some of their spaces, at least half of them, and allow the motorcyclists to park there. I'm happy to pay for the parking. Just allow us to do it. It's ridiculous. It's cheaper. It takes people off the buses. It takes people off the cars, because there's so many people that are in the car. Just one person in the car using up the transit lanes and all these sort of things, which I see every single day. Cops don't do anything about it. I mean, yes, it's been a bit of a rent, but it had to be done. It just had to be done.
And go back to work, mate.
Mate, thanks for backing me up. Appreciate it.
This dude's a fucking cops, mate.
Yeah, I know he does.
You're a fucking weak cunt.
Oh, there's no need for that language, mate. There's no need for it.
Step up. Don't tell him. Yeah, you can tell your mate fucks.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm not getting in a fight. I'm just telling you to keep your language down. There's no need for it. Hey? Mate, just keep walking. Go join your union.
Parking more than one bike per park, which has been done for years, way before this knob-width was parking out here. Yeah,
Exactly.
well, it sounds like it's a council issue. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Not his issue.
That's all right. Exactly. I'm not defending anybody. You'll be making a line. If you was my fucking worker, I'd kill this fucking head in, mate.
Oh yeah, like you think it's you're a fucking drop.
Fuck off, mate. You have no idea. I'm telling you, it'll be a formal if you don't fucking reel this dude in.
Line it up.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
I'm about to crack him on the helmet.